Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Jayz Boy, man. This interview right here, legendary. Crowe, Crow's Nest TV, Crow's Nest the record label, Crow's Nest the whole movement, man. This dude right here, man, got a lot to do with Charlotte music, man. What's up, man?
Man, just chilling. How you doing, bro?
Just coolin', man. What you been up to, man?
Man, just stacking that bread, to come out, better than ever, the new Crow's Nest. You heard me?
That's what's up, man. A lot of people, today, the youth, a lot of ones that might not know you, but, I'm pretty sure 90% of the city already know who you is, man. Let the people know how this thing started, man. Back in the day, man, this thing go deep, man.
We had started breakdancing at Queens Park, back when breaking and Beat Street came out. It started like that, and coming to an up-and-coming rapper back in the 80s. I took it all the way through the 90s, had to deal with Sony, Millennium Records, Liquor House Records, and stuff of that nature. And then I had to go behind the desk, at a certain time because I had so many people that, I was trying to put on with me. So I went behind the desk and became a businessman, because at a certain time you got to do that. And that's what I did. And I created what it was in 1999. I was on the Don Cody show in 1989, but in 1999 I woke up and said, yo, we don't have a platform or a place for our talent to express their talent. So I woke up that morning and I went and researched where I was on Channel 21. They wasn't at the same spot on Moorhead. They was actually down a little bit near the Panther Stadium. Then went to the classes, and from then, I think I was a real inspiration for Hoodbound and A-Brand and a lot of different other TV shows to be on because everybody came to the Crow's Nest. And the Crow's Nest, even like 1801, where the studio was, they thought I owned Channel 21.
Right.
Because
at the time I did too.
Yeah, I was the only dude that was doing what we was doing, at that time. Because you was like, what, 14?
Nah, probably around about 17.
17?
About around the time I got my first chance to get on your TV show.
Cup Killer, man. Love you, bro. Like, that dude, came real hard. And y'all came hard, with Ricky G and everybody,
Right.
You got Miss Beatty's 4, you got Chocolate Tide, you got Fat Daddy. A lot, people was, coming up. You had Beach, the Liquor House, you had the Arsenal, you had, King Carter. It's a lot of things that popped off. That was Arsenal with King Carter and Prince and them. So,
right.
I mean, I'm just saying, I can go on and on. J Chill, I can just go way, way back. Trill. It's a lot of Major, Silky Jones. Come on, who can't say Silky Jones?
Right.
But I can name drop all day. If I forgot about you, I ain't forget about you, because I got a long list.
Man, you know what, man? You ain't never gotta forget about me because, holding this camera in my hand, man, right now, is a part of, watching you growing up, filming and stuff like that. And that kind of inspired me to want to get in filming heavy. Like, I remember being young, watching you tour with your record label and stuff like that. I can never catch up with you, man. I used to see the van, I'd be like, man, I gotta catch Crowe, man.
Yeah, man.
And I finally caught up with you, man. Years later, you became a manager. We did a lot of work together, man. Became like family, man. You know what I'm saying?
We've been family for a long time, man. I wanted to even hit you up and say Happy Mother's Day, rest in peace, Ida B. You heard me? That's
right.
How much we know, man. Really, people don't know the real us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like our real family ties, like we started this, from the bottom to the top, and we still elevate. And I'm glad that, I was an inspiration to go from, an artist to actually filming. You do videos for everybody. You're getting them great deals all the time. You don't even hit a special. Who does a video for $60?
Right.
Jayz Boy do it for you, and it's gonna be high quality and everything.
Right. You look at Jayz Boy TV now, like we're sitting out right here doing this interview. It ain't nothing but the new age Crow's Nest TV. You know what I'm saying? I took the same grind I seen you with, reaching out to artists, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what inspired me to touch out with other artists, man. But one thing I always wanted to ask you, man, how did it feel meeting Jay-Z and being in the movie? What was that? Backstage,
yeah.
the movie, and you know, being around Rockefeller and the Rockefeller
days. The whole
days.
clique, man, like that was beautiful, man. You can still go, and I send you the pic. You know what I'm saying? All us together, the whole Def Jam. I mean, from the Method Man to the DMX and everything. By meeting Jay-Z, everything was through the movie. What you saw was real. You know, my real brothers is Redman, EPMD. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got with Meth and everybody of that nature. Beans, because it was different tours. We had the Cash Money tour and we had the Hard Knock Life tour. So I was on all those tours. And being with those brothers, man, I love DMX. I love everybody, man. DJ Clue, everybody had that type of energy, you know, because that was that first big concert.
Right.
They did 50 states with no problem.
Right.
So, you know, hip-hop still is alive and still can exist just like that, man. That was the biggest grossing, actually, concert in Charlotte ever.
That's what's up, man. You're like, Big Croker, Bigaboo, people like that, y'all are the only ones that can tell the story. What's the difference, you know, between the 80s, the 90s, and to now?
Well, the 80s was
in
more...
Charlotte.
In Charlotte. Excuse me. The 80s was more like we was trying to be like New York. It is what it is. 90s, you had a different vibe that you got Will Smith and Philly and all type of stuff that came, you know. But we start elevating and trying to get our own sound instead of being, because Charlotte is like a melting pot, you know what I mean? So we mix with a lot of people and they all coming here. So now in the 2000s, I agree with you, what you were saying, like you looking for younger talent. The old niggas, man, come on, man. If you didn't pick up the marketing, promotion, or how to, you know, get on, even if you had to learn it. Listen, if you live every day, you're supposed to learn something every day. I don't care what age you are. You could be 99 and learn something because things change, you know what I'm saying? So things change, you got to elevate to what's popping right now. If they want hot dogs, you sell hot dogs. If they want hamburgers, you sell hamburgers. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying? But now, during the 2000s, niggas is selling fish. You feel me? They selling whatever it is, man, and they the people's loving it. I love the new era because it has to elevate, it has to change, because it can't be the same, you feel me? Or we gonna have the same sound.
Right. And like I was saying, man, like a lot of stuff I seen you do rubbed off on me. Like
guerrilla tactics, right?
Right.
Like, no is not an answer. We'll stand on we'll stand on 1,000 mountains of no's just to get one yes. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I know, I seen that. I seen your guerrilla, because you go do it.
How does it feel like you being one of the only ones like to stay in tune with all the youth and the music, and it's like you the only OG that everybody can be like, you know, who can we go to? Like, go holler at Crowe. Go holler at Crowe. Yeah. But
and stop calling me for coke, man. I don't sell coke, yo. These niggas, man, like, I've been getting calls for coke, like, nigga, I don't sell coke. I'm the weed man now. But not to knock you off, but I'm sorry, sir. But I'm telling you, nigga, stop selling me. I don't sell coke.
That's what's up, man.
Motherfucker.
You get a lot of calls for coke?
Man, motherfuckers, like, damn, nigga, that's been years ago. Why did that pop in your mind if you want to call me? Oh, because I know everybody. Okay, I got you.
Like growing up, you know, playing, you know, being in both sides of the game. I know you went to college.
Yes, sir.
I know you live the streets. You're the street life, and you know, how's it different today? You know, as far as like the money.
Well, the difference today, the money and the people. I don't trust selling drugs no more because I don't know you niggas. The thing about it, when you have kids, you know, you're not living for yourself, you're living for them. So I can't take chances, you know. So real careful about life and believing in God, you know. And other than that, man, just I'm married, you know, and being with my wife and everything, man, I know that I'm not just living for myself. So that's what the difference is between then and now. We can't take risks, you know, the same way we did because we're not just living for ourselves.
Right. Look at House Records, man. A lot of people don't know that's one of the first record labels, Charlotte, homegrown.
Yeah, Diggy died. Rest in peace, Diggy died, the king.
How did Look at House Records form?
Look at House Records formed with, actually, you know, I was a rapper. My brother wanted to be like me. And I saw him and my cousin Smoke Pop going up to Liquor House Records. And I was like, nigga, you going up here? You need to let me meet these dudes. You feel me? So I went up there, and from then on, me and Omar Lanier, we formed Dip and Crowe, and we was part of Liquor House with Roz Omega, Sandman. I mean, we had so many other cliques, even, you know, Fat Daddy, everybody was there, like, you know what I'm saying? Other than that Sean studio on No Tron, everybody was at Liquor House because Liquor House, Diggy had that money. And when he died, he had that money. Ferraris and everything.
Growing up, man, I see you had money too, man. The Benzes, the limos. Yeah. Like, to this day, from, you know, since you've been born, how much money you don't think you ran through and touched in your life? Oh, real talk. I made $1 million, man. My first thing I touched was a half a bird coming off 20s. You feel me? So I was like, yo, I owed my college roommate fronted me this shit. And I owed him, shout out to Big C's, but shout out to Big C, you know what I'm saying? Crab Shack. Yeah, and I owed $14.5. I was like, how the fuck I'm gonna make $14.5? I made that shit in a day. Damn.
So just imagine, it went from a half a bird to birds, to birds, to birds, to birds, to birds. And actually I made $1 million. And then when I retired, because I got on my knees and asked God to give me my family back, and he gave my family back to me, and I put people on. So from then on, I spent $1 million of other people's money too. So I spent $1 million of mine, you know. My fucking bills was like $6,000 a week. I mean a month, I'm sorry. I mean, I had a habit of smoking weed $1,300 a week. Because remember, weed was high as hell then, you know?
Back in the day.
Yeah, $800 an ounce.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know you had your name Birdman originally before the Cash Money movement, Birdman. We knew you as the Birdman. Yeah. How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? And I know you know Cash Money personally. Yeah,
I'm going to tell you how that came about. And even Diggy even expressed about this, man. Like, we was on the Cash Money tour, and I had my album, Crowe, Diary of the Birdman.
Right.
So I gave it to Baby, you know, just to... you know.
So he was Baby then?
No, he was Beatrice, Brian, Baby, and #1 Stunner.
Right.
He was never the Birdman at that. Right. After I gave him my album, then he became the Birdman. And see, I'm Crowe, so it's the Black Crow, right? He used the doves and did the Know Your Clap. You know, I felt, and then Lil Wayne had took, I did an Al Green beat, and I remixed that, with Smoke Blunts with You, right? So next thing you know, I had people calling me on the radio. It's like, yo, I hear your song, but it's Lil Wayne rapping on it. I'm like, word, you know, and the way the beat, same beat and everything, you know. Even had Red, you know, get something off of one of my albums, but they just used their own thing and took a piece, and then, you know how they do, Big Bank take Little Bank. So always get your paperwork ready, because if I have my paperwork ready, then I'll be way a lot better than I am now.
Man, there's so many artists to name, man, all the way from R&B artists to politicians to business owners to mega rich people. What's your favorite one and the one you still in touch with today?
Chessy Boy.
Damn.
That's the one you know, I pull up on him. My brother's always real and they've been there for me. I'm just telling you the real. I just left Teeny Barrino, you know. We Fantasia, all the Barinos, that's fam, and Jodeci, and you know, KC and everybody. But the thing about it is, man, I keep it real, man. I love the people that always love me, and it ain't about no money, bro. It ain't about nothing but just straight up. It's loyalty before royalty, and you always prove that.
Right. How does it feel meet Rick Ross and making music with him in your studio?
Oh man. that was dope, man. But I was like, damn, how these niggas getting $10,000 for a verse? When that was old now, you know what I'm saying? And that was a lot of money at that time. You feel me? Now, you know, they get way more money and everything. But working with him, man, he's a solid dude, man. He's a boss, man. He try and he give you the inspiration of not just being in one, you know what I'm saying, one lane. That's why he bought Checkers and Wing Stops and everything, man. Always get your business up, man. Use your money to make money. I don't care if it's stocks or whatever.
Right.
You know.
The slogan you always taught me, man. My name is richer or bigger. How you say it, man?
I'm the richest, brokest nigga you ever seen in your life. My name is bigger than my pockets.
And what made you come up with that, man?
Well, because, I mean, hell, I know everybody.
Right.
That means my name bigger than my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So I know everybody. I'm around the stars. I'm smoking out with them, whatever. We do whatever do. They cop and everything. That's a big thing, too. Being a boss, you got to have that good. I got Lil Wayne call me from the plane. I done had everybody, they come and pull up. GLC, I don't care, the one with Kanye. Everybody pull up. Tour buses pull up. You feel me? And I'm a concierge. So I'm a concierge of Charlotte, you know. Pull up. I don't care if it's wash machines, tires on your car, you know, rims. I know it.
I can tell you one of my best Crow's Nest moments, man.
What's that?
Like, a lot of people know me. I got the Wu-Tang tattoo on my arm. Oh. You made one of my dreams come true, man.
Yes,
I got to sit down and eat dinner with Raekwon.
Yes, sir.
Interview him.
Yes, sir.
You introduced me to him.
Yeah, he said, Crowe, look at this.
Yeah,
Your arm up.
Yeah, he told me I can come to New York. Anytime I come to New York, ask for him, man.
I love Raekwon, man. Every time I'm with him or with his brother and everything, man, they always show me mad love. So, man, it's all about really, you know, the guerrilla tactics. That got me into where I am. And I learned that from my Uncle Milton Crowe, you know. That always took me to everything backstage. So I was like, yo, I'm always backstage, so when I have a camera.
Right.
And you have, that's what made the Crow's Nest TV show different than everybody else's show.
Right.
Because Crow's Nest did independent artists. I didn't say local. I said independent artists and then the stars. And I mixed that up like a gumbo. So I had to keep the, you know, the viewers, their eyes on it, you know, keep them listening, you know, keep it, you know, because nobody, you had to have cable to even watch it, you know.
Do you think some of the young niggas out here today, like marketing plans, can be better than just internet?
No, because they don't know. They don't know about us going out there when you had to picket signs and you handing out CDs. A lot of artists, you know, don't understand that. A lot of, you know, fans like to see you in person.
Right.
And that's why you rap a van. That's why you go out and promote it the way you promote it, because that's what we do. We put, you know, billboards, whatever, on all the poles, all down the street, right? You don't do that no more. It's so easy for them right now. You ain't got to get out the bed. A dude can get it, and put a producer or artist can just do shit at his crib.
They take the fun out? Fun out of hip hop?
It takes the grind out. It definitely, I don't say you don't deserve it, because they gotta like what you got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing about it does take out a big part of hip hop, because the grind is definitely essential. Yeah. It's definitely essential, man. We gotta get out here and holler at your fans. I know it was COVID-19, but not now, but this is the only way we're reaching out right now, through social media and internet. But the other way is you got to pull up. You got to pull up the store. You got to get out here and grind like that, man. Or have a street team to do it for you.
That's what's up, man. CW. How you get the TV show on CW?
Well,
that's a big network. That's bigger than Channel 21.
Yeah. I paid for it. I had $1 million investor, you know what I'm saying? And that shit, I was paying fucking close to $900 for 30 minutes every week.
Damn.
Yeah, $875 every week for 30 minutes. So, and if the money ain't coming in, you just got an expensive hobby.
That's what's up, man. Like, coming from you, man, we got a helicopter over right now. We're in Charlotte, baby. You know what I'm saying? Helicopter passing over right now.
QC, baby. Snoopy.
Coming from you, man, like, can you give a little bit of game to the youth today you know, what kind of pointers they should take, you know what I'm saying, to get their stuff out there, because I know you still stay updated with the game from the old school to the new school, man. And, you know, what kind of advice would you give out right now?
You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to down yourself and saying disrespecting women and selling drugs. It's a bigger market out there, man. Just express yourself from inner and not by anybody else. From enter, not by your influence. You feel what I'm saying? Just be you, and don't talk. You know, real talk, real rap is talking about your life experiences or what you saw. But if you ain't lived it, I know you just looking at it on the internet and you rap about it. If you ain't lived it, don't rap it, because the niggas go pull your car.
That's what's up, man.
Straight up.
Like traveling all over the world and stuff like that, man. What's your favorite place?
Charlotte? Nah,
Besides Charlotte.
Man, I stay in Atlanta too, so I mean that's home too. So I can't even pick that. But I love Atlanta. The thing, New York, I'm only there for 2-3 days, and that's all I want to be. I get sick of New York real quick, but on the West Coast is real love, you know. I love Vegas and I love LA. Shit, I love South Carolina, man, because they show you love, man, like real talk. If you want to really, I like going down in the deep, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To the bike rallies, down in the dirt roads and stuff like that. That's gonna show you love, because like that's genuine love, you know, not just, you know, popping up in the paparazzi set, you know, with people out. So, shit, man. I like a lot of places, man, but like I said, you said, which one do I really? Damn, man.
And do you like the new Charlotte? What I mean by new Charlotte, like every day I come out, I see a new complex going up. I see a new building I see an old building being tore down that we known to go to that store. We known to go to that restaurant. I miss the old food. I miss the way things used to be. Yeah. Like, how does that make you feel, man, with the new technology and stuff going up around us now?
Man, they already told us it was going to be a boutique city, 10-mile radius from downtown. So that's where we at right now. And I hate it because at one point they put all the black people in the city and the white people moved out. You feel me? Now the white people want their intercity back. So now they're taking all our urban hoods, what we had from Wilmore, Fairview Home, Dalton Village, you know, Piedmont Courts and all that, and they making it all a bigger price, a bigger tax bracket, you know, and everything. And people, black people of our color or of a color can't afford that. And what now they pushing us back out, and they want inner city.
That's what's up. Growing up on the west side, like, Wilmore was one of your stomping grounds, wasn't it?
Well, I'm from Reed Park, Dalton
right?
Village and Clan Park. So yeah, Wilmore was the stomping ground. Yeah, because all West Boulevard I was there. All my friends stayed down there, and I done did some things down there, you know. Yeah, Wilmore's is the park. But now it's white people walking dogs and riding bikes.
Right. All over Charlotte and communities that you would never see them walking.
Shit, I might say a white person walking down this street. I mean, for real, walking their
right.
poodles
It is seen like weird as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably think of the same way when we move in their neighborhoods and shit. You know
well, a lot of people that is moving into our neighborhoods right now are not from here, so they don't know where the fuck they at.
Right. So that could be the case too, man. Yeah. It's fucking helicopter flying over us right now,
man. You know, we over here, baby. Something to happen.
Man, we on Graham Street, man. Chelsea Hood, man. Shit going on right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was a pleasure to sit down with you today, man. I want to try to sit down with you, man, at least once a month.
Yes, sir.
And keep stuff updated and keep stuff pumping, you know what I'm saying, and stay in tune with you. Man, I appreciate you, man. You're official OG of the city. Been one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody respect you, man. I ain't never seen nobody disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Crow's Nest, man. Anybody want to shout out before we get up out of here?
Man, I want to shout out my wife, my kids, you know what I'm saying? Jayla, Michaela, Trista, Pumpkin, Jamil, Sante, you know. I don't want to forget nobody. I love all my grandkids and everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real OG right here. And I want to really shout out Chezzy Boy TV, the realest in the game.
Man, can I hit a famous bird call before we end this thing? End it with the bird call. That's what it is. Crow's Nest, baby. We
That'd
out.
be great.